everyone, it's Chris and Jim from Midlife Travel Bug, and today we are in the beautiful hilltop town of Ostuni, Italy.
Ostuni is a hilltop, whitewashed, beautiful town here in the Puglia region of Italy, and we're here for the next 4 days making this our home base while we take some day trips as well as tour this amazing city.
So we're just up at our Airbnb here on the rooftop terrace, and we were super lucky, managed to score this great place and have a view of the entire city. Now they've just lit up the streets and it looks absolutely stunning. We can't wait to share with you all the places we're going to see, and at the end of this video, stay tuned, we'll show you this perfect spot.
We'll include the costs in our Airbnb as well. We're going to show you the streets of Ostuni. There's a festival going on right now, so that's why there's a band playing, there's lights everywhere.
It's a little bit windy right now, as you can tell, but
it's absolutely beautiful. We can't wait to show you this area. What a beautiful sunset we're having right now, and just take a look at this incredible view that is unbelievable. Wow. That's the whitewashed town of Ostuni, and down below here is the main square, and there's lights that go all the way up the streets over there.
Welcome to Ostuni, the shining white city of Puglia. As you stroll through this sun-kissed town, you'll quickly see why it's one of Italy's hidden gems. Ostuni's roots go way back to the Stone Age, but the town really got its glow up in the Middle Ages. Back then, they started whitewashing everything with lime. The lime wash helped keep the homes cool by bouncing that hot Mediterranean sun right off the walls. And here's a fun fact. During the 17th century, when the plague was making its rounds through Europe, the lime wash was actually a lifesaver. Its disinfectant properties helped to slow down the spread of disease, giving the people of Ostuni a fighting chance. The bright white walls against the sky create a postcard perfect view that you won't find anywhere else. Today, Ostuni is a dazzling blend of history and charm, inviting you to wander and wonder. Whether you're here for the stunning views or the fascinating stories, Ostuni is all set to captivate your heart.
I want to tell you a little bit about catching the bus here in these small towns in Italy. So we took the train from the train station in Martina Franca to a small little town. Google tells us how to get there, and then following Google's directions we have to walk up to the bus station.
so they're really good about telling you kind of where the bus is supposed to be. The problem with the ones in Italy is you can't buy your ticket on most of these buses that go intra-city. You kind of have to find like a tobacco shop or a corner store, and in this city, in this case, happens to be a bookstore that's close to where the bus stops. So you have to go in, tell them where you want to go and pay for your tickets, but there's really no signage or advertising as to where that would be, so keep that in mind in Italy. We were lucky in the last city that we were in. We were confused. We actually had a situation where we were turned away from a bus because he couldn't speak English, we couldn't speak Italian, and he wouldn't even let us on the bus because we didn't have a ticket. The hunt is kind of confusing because you have to find, like I said, it's usually a tobacco shop, but this time it happens to be a bookstore. It's kind of the only place around.
Yeah,
So
look for a market, look for some kind of store near the bus station, and just go in and ask for a bus ticket. Generally they'll tell you where, and then also ask them, like, where do you catch the bus is another important question.
because sometimes the actual store where you purchase the ticket might be like half a block away from where they actually stop and pick you up. So it's a little confusing, but once you understand that this is how you have to do it, it's doable. Just make sure you give yourself a little extra time.
And sometimes the train station is like a 15-minute walk from the bus station.
Yeah, so in this
odd.
circumstance, it was what, 15 minutes
uphill.
Pretty much straight uphill, and we're in like a massive heat warning for the area today. So yeah, it's been fun. It's not for the faint of heart. I think next time you can totally get around the Puglia area without a car.
Yeah.
However, you might have to have a little bit of extra walking and difficulty getting in between one point to the next.
In context, Martina Franca to Ostuni was a €50 cab ride.
Call us cheap, but
yeah, we took the train and now we're taking the bus.
And it's €1.30 for each section, so 2 sections, so €260 each.
Yeah,
that would have been a €50 trip.
A little more uncomfortable, but we're saving €40 to do this, which for us is important. And if you want to pay the €50 and just sit in an air conditioning car all the way there, that's probably a better option for you.
Or rent a car, but it's summertime here, it was expensive to rent a car, so we opted to try this route. Completely doable, just a lot more uncomfortable.
So we're here in Ostuni on a Saturday, and we stumbled across this major big park as well as a Saturday market. So we'll go check out the Saturday market. This is definitely flea market style, so looks like everyone just brings their stuff from their house, maybe? I don't know. But
no, flea markets are a big deal, Jim.
Flea markets are a big deal, Chris said. That's such an odd tree. Let me know in the comments what kind of tree this is. Looks like the trunk just melted into the ground.
Balancing on a weary line. Scared to trust you and jump down. I'll keep my status quo up here, won't let anybody come near. I'll fix it on my own. 29 years I've been the same, trying so hard to run from shame. But how long can I keep up the pace? To fool myself I don't need grace. There to catch my fall. Need to be sure you'll hear my call. Darkness surround me and I don't know why it's so hard to let go. Why it's so hard to let go. Down the line, you'll ask why I wasted my time, and I'll say I didn't know better, but the truth is I was weak and scared.
One of the most outstanding features of the Duomo is its large, intricately designed rose window on the facade. The rose window is one of the largest in Europe, with a diameter of about 24 rays. It's a remarkable example of late Gothic architecture and symbolizes the wheel of fortune or the progression of life.
Will you be there to catch my fall? Need to be sure you'll hear my call. Darkness surround me and I don't know why it's so hard to let go. Why it's so hard. Will you be there to catch my fall? Need to be
So just at Esso de Spade, they sell Panzerottis. They've been open since 1905 and they get a 4.7 on Google reviews. A Panzerotti is like a massive pizza pocket, it looks like. And Chris and I each ordered one. They're anywhere between 3 and 7 euros each. And they have a whole bunch of different flavors. So we'll go check that out. And also a nice cold bevy with it. So here's our Panzerottis. Now they, like I said, they're very hot, but shaped like a pizza pocket and very, very hot. But it's very flaky and crusty. Like it's
Because they're deep fried.
yeah, deep fried, so they're very flaky. Italian street food, Puglia street food looks like here in Ostuni. So there are lots of these places around. They're always packed because it's cheap eats. So that's why. Another great perk about being in Italy is the pistachio gelato. The gelato in Italy, Sicily, Puglia, everywhere we've been has been incredible. Chris even likes it.
Monday night.
Now there is a holiday.
It is a holiday, but even still, like, we walk the streets all day long and it looks nothing like this. This is nuts. Why do we go to bed so early, Jim?
Alright guys, we're at our apartment here in Ostuni. Chris is going to give us a little tour. We just walked in, very hot out, and wow, first impressions, very cool. So let's go check this out.
Hey everybody, so this is our place in Ostuni. We're going to be here for a total of 4 nights, and we'll put the cost down underneath so you can see. But first impressions, we haven't even seen the whole place yet, so we thought we'd give you a tour before we mess everything up too much. They got the kitchen area with these beautiful arched ceilings. There's an air conditioner, a nice kitchen, and then it's got a nice patio. Looks like a balcony. Can you open it? Oh, there it goes. Main road.
This is the street.
Now all these buildings are all whitewashed buildings, which is kind of one of the famous things about Ostuni. We'll tell you more, or I'm sure we've gone over more of it in the video for you. But if you walk into the dining room area, nice big dining room table, some complimentary snacks. But the highlight of this floor for us is we just opened the window and this is our view of Ostuni. Now it looks like one of the main squares down below us and all the way up to the Duomo up top. Absolutely spectacular. If you look to the far right, you can actually see the sea all the way down to the waters. They do offer all sorts of, looks like, different types of wine, so they do charge per bottle, which is fine. At least it's an option if you want to. And it looks like there's 2 bedrooms, not just one. So we've got a sitting area with a couch. It looks like if we were to open this, we'd have another view as well. And then this must be one of the bedrooms here. Very small bedroom, but pretty much all you need, I guess. Oh, there's more stairs. It's like another bedroom with a nice big window. The beams look pretty cool. Tight. Looks like a little teeny tiny bathroom. Now there's a heck of a lot more stairs here. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But we'll go up these stairs. Hopefully. I think the highlight of this place also, well, the view from the living room, but we also have a rooftop patio, which gives you the entire roof line of the city. But this is, oh gosh, you can see always. Wow.
Oh wow.
So we'll put the price below, but that's what you get in Ostuni. Looks like it's gonna be a fabulous place. So that wraps up our time here in Ostuni, and we did have a beautiful time in this whitewashed town. It was a very beautiful spot to stay. What did you think?
Honestly, we used it as a home base and we made a couple different day trips. Now, the only problem with Ostuni is that the distance from the train is a little far from the town. So if you have a car, make this your home base. If you don't have a car, maybe this is just a day trip to come from, say, Monopoly, I think.
Yeah, I think Monopoly would be a good option for a place to stay. Now, the town itself is really beautiful and cool. The problem was, again, like Jim said, it's the distance to the train station. So you end up having to try and catch a bus in between. And then it's a whole lot of hurry up and wait for day trips.
But beautiful town. This is definitely worth coming to see. It's,
yes.
It really comes alive at night. You know, there were some late night parties for sure here in the town.
I think they were up till 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
We had the perfect spot right behind us. You can see up on the building there, we have a little window, which is so cool because you're right in the square. You get to see everything, but keep in mind when you're close to the action, you also hear the action all night. So.
We really appreciate you guys hanging out with us in Puglia here. We have some more awesome places to show you, including the day trips that we've taken from Ostuni.
We're off to our next destination.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Hi everyone, it's Chris and Jim from Midlife Travel Bug, and today we are in the beautiful hilltop town of Ostuni, Italy.
Ostuni?
Ostuni.
Okay, that was good. I'll cut that in.